Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm glad to be hopping on today. I'm coming to you all from our art gallery in Hennepin Avenue United Methodist Church. And today I'm fortunate to be with you all for the time. And this Sunday we are having what's called a church conference, and we will be voting on potentially reallocating funds to an organization called Envision. And there's a whole long story why we had money to give away, and I won't belabor the details, but part of the conversation was a deep sense of the church wanting to do something about homelessness. And so Envision is an organization that tries to address homelessness in the Twin Cities. And so, for those of you who are not connected to the community, I won't go into detail about the vote, but I do want to provide a resource that has been really helpful to me and to some other folks that have done a book study with me in the last couple months. This book is called Grace Can Lead Us Home, and it's by Kevin Nye. Kevin is a really awesome person, and he has a lot of experience working with folks that have experienced instability. He worked in a homeless ministry in California for some time, but he's also seminary trained, and so this book is a perfect mixing of theological grounding on why Christians should care about homelessness. Kevin brings practical experience with dealing with folks in this type of population, and he also brings research to bear on the topic. So if you live in Minneapolis, or if you frankly live in just about anywhere, homelessness is a topic that is on most people's minds. And there's a lot of misconceptions, there's a lot of myths, and there's a lot of understandings about who the homeless are, or what they are. And this book really does a good job about dispelling some of those myths and really challenging us to think more deeply about who is our neighbor, what is our call to live with them in community, and how do we be a part of the problem, a part of the solution. And so Kevin provides several different topics, and so if you care, if you are wondering about the intersection of substance abuse and homelessness, he has a really good chapter on substance use disorder. He also has a chapter on mental health, because there's a fair amount of people who have mental health issues that experience discrimination and struggles staying housed. And also in Minneapolis, a topic that is hits close to home is the topic of encampments. Encampments can be a fairly controversial topic, and I think Kevin does a really good job about providing an alternative perspective on the purpose of encampments, and are they bad, and how might we come alongside people that are in encampments. In the last week or two, there's been multiple raids of encampments, which exacerbates the problem, and there's also been fire in one of the encampments in South Minneapolis. And so I recommend this book to you all, and if there's a desire, I'm always looking for another group of people to do the book study again. The group that did it a couple months ago with me, it was a very life-giving experience to talk about this topic together. So with that, I will end our time with a reading from a book called Liturgies from Below. And this is a really awesome resource for worship, but it also has some really good prayers and poetry in it. And so As you all are ending your day, I leave this as a benediction for you all. This liturgy is called "The Lord Bless You and Keep You." The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord is a shadow on your right hand, so that the sun may not burn you under the wide sky. It is not that we understand our God. So often there's just no answer for a long, long time. It seems like God is forgotten. It seems that God's arm is not long enough, simply not long enough. But then some have told that all of this light has sprung up from the depths of the sea. This is the light of our God. So may God's face lighten your way. So go in peace and bless them, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So may God keep you and be present for you. If there is any way that we can pray for you, you are more than welcome to post a prayer request in the comments, and Pastor Elizabeth and I would be happy to keep you in prayer. Have a good day, everyone.